And not a bad day to take your dog for a walk today.
Yeah, tomorrow might be a little soggy. George is out on the weather deck with that rainy forecast.
Well, yeah, every day at 5:30 we have our dog walking forecast. That's coming up here in about 15 minutes or so. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit wet around the area and a little windy as well. Almost sounds like spring. 13 weather ball is blinking bright because of the rain late tonight and all day tomorrow. Most of the day anyway. It's also green, no change to the 40s foreseen. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Skies will become cloudy here in the next few hours as the filtered sunshine becomes overcast. We'll drop into the mid-30s here. Rain doesn't start until after right around 3 a.m. or so, and then raining all the way through tomorrow as the winds pick up. They'll shift from the east to the south, and that'll boost our temperatures up into the mid-40s. Storm system is coming up from the south, and the leading edge of the rain coming up into the Indianapolis area here in the next few hours. We've already seen the high clouds overspread the area. There are some flood warnings from southern Illinois all the way down into Arkansas, where there's some active weather, and there is a wind advisory for areas from Grand Rapids southward. Strongest winds will go through the Indianapolis area. That's during the day tomorrow. Focusing on the rain, here comes the rain. This is 11 o'clock tonight. It's just now just crossing the Michigan-Indiana border, overspreading all of the region overnight tonight, and it'll come down pretty hard. Some heavy downpours, some soaking rains. This might be the most rain since we've had last August. Tail end of this system will have some wind with it, but now it looks like most of the precipitation is going to leave the region, so I don't have any flurries in the forecast other than a few on Friday. In terms of rainfall, here's where the heaviest rains will be in that flood alert area down through southern Illinois. Well, by daybreak, we'll have about 1/10 of an inch here in Grand Rapids, and as the day goes on, we'll be climbing up to nearly 1 1/3 inches. Again, that will be the most since mid-August, and that was during thunderstorms. There might be some thunderstorms south and east of Battle Creek during the day tomorrow, most likely not here in the greater Grand Rapids area, but a sign of maybe late winter is finally moving on out. The winds are going to start to gust pretty strong during the late morning into the afternoon. They'll gust to almost 40+ miles per hour in many areas. It'll be stronger once you get down into Indiana and Ohio where the alerts are. But again, just make sure you don't have anything that can blow around during the afternoon and evening tomorrow as those winds pick up. Long range outlook from the 14th through the 18th. Calls for warm temperatures on our side of the country, cold out west. They're looking for a major freeze out here in California over the next 5 days. And up in our part of the country, we have a higher chance for more precipitation during that same 5-day period. Warm usually means rain. Rain late tonight, moving from south to north, may take until almost daybreak around Ludington. Temperatures will bottom out in the low and mid-30s and then go up a little bit, so don't think there's any threat of freezing precipitation. That may be the case around Big Rapids northward very late tonight, but most 99% of this is going to be in the form of rain, and these lows will be this evening until the clouds come on in, and we'll drop into the low and mid-30s before rising a bit before the rain moves in, first in Kalamazoo, then finally in Grand Rapids by about 3 or 4 a.m. 13 on your side forecast. Sunny skies and dry over the weekend. No change to the temperatures there. 30s Saturday, 40s on Sunday. Later on next week, the next system coming in will bring us some rain Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, and then a rain-snow mix possible Thursday night. The next system not as dynamic as this next one, so we're not going to get as warm as we thought it would be, but not quite as cold following that system the following weekend.
We haven't seen significant rain in
Yeah.
a little while.
And no earmuffs on George today. That's a good sign.
Yeah, it's not a lot of wind out here, and it's mild.
Yeah.
Hey, what's not to like? Well, if you're looking for winter weather, yeah, we don't have that, unfortunately. 13 weather ball tonight is blinking bright. We have rain in sight late tonight and a lot tomorrow. Could be some wind as well. And it's green. 13 weather ball means no change foreseen in the temperatures. Back into the 40s. This view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Ooh, came so close to a bullseye today. Missed by 1 degree on the forecast. 6 days in a row within 3 degrees of our forecast. Let's get right into the forecast. This is what we've got going on right now. We've had a lot of high clouds over the area. These are going to thicken up throughout the evening. A little bit of light rain reaching Three Rivers by 11 o'clock tonight. And then right around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, the rain begins here in Grand Rapids. And look at this, lots of rain as you head out in the morning. A lot of water on the roads, just slow down, don't want to hydroplane. Rain continues throughout the day tomorrow, might be a brief break. Then the wind shift from the southwest to the northwest. And that brings in some drier air. The precipitation pretty much winds up pretty quickly tomorrow night. A couple of flurries during the day on Friday. Those will have no consequence on our weather pattern. In terms of rainfall, nothing here between now and 11 o'clock. Starts to creep to the north. This is by 7 o'clock in the morning. The rain has reached US 10, virtually all of our viewing area, already a half an inch around Battle Creek and Kalamazoo, and it doesn't stop there with the showers coming down quite heavily. Many areas could see 1 inch to 1.33 inches of rain during the day tomorrow. So this is going to be a soaking rain, most since last August. And that was during thunderstorms, not during February. And we have a wind component with this as well. There are some wind advisories from Grand Rapids southward. Wind gusts to probably 40 plus, especially southeast of Grand Rapids into the afternoon. And then as those winds shift to the northwest, there's going to be some wind gusts along the lakeshore, Muskegon northward to 40 plus miles per hour. That low is going to come up right overhead. So we got winds before and after that system moves on through the region. Then the winds lighten up by early on Friday. So for tomorrow, look for windy and rainy conditions around 40 north, low and mid 40s from Muskegon southward. Up north, you'll see all rain with highs right around 40 to the mid 40s there in Greenville. And windy with rain here in the greater Grand Rapids area, mid 40s along I-96, 50 plus along I-94. 13 on your side forecast. Cold, dry on Friday, but still above the average high of 32. 37 and sunny on Saturday, 45 and sunny on Sunday now, and dry on Monday and Tuesday as well. Some rain Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Not going to get really into the really warm air now next Thursday, but behind that system, we're not going to get quite as cold either. Right now, we're leaning towards some sunshine and dry weather the following weekend.